Welcome back to the channel. Here's my top 3 reasons why I think you should consider getting solar in 2024. Reason 1, the planet. Solar is a fantastic way to reduce your carbon footprint, so I think it's important we all do our bit when and where we can. A typical solar array could reduce your own carbon footprint by 1.6 tonnes. Considering the average person creates about 6.5 tonnes, that's around a 25% reduction. It also can reduce your home's emissions by around 80%. Fewer harmful emissions in the air means the better quality air that we breathe. Panels have around a 96% recycling efficiency. So that means even after the 40 years plus that they've been generating new energy, they can be recycled and used again. The way panels are constructed means that they're super low maintenance. Other than a quick clean here and there, you know that you'll be able to sit with your feet up, knowing the panels are doing the business. The unpopulated area of the Sahara Desert is over 9 million kilometres squared, which if covered with solar panels would provide 630 terawatts total power. The Earth's current energy consumption rate is around 13.5 terawatts at any given moment. This includes oil, gas, coal, nuclear and hydroelectric. This measure arrives at a multiplier of 46 times the area needed. This shows just how much energy the solar can generate. Reason 2, energy independence. If you suffer from power cuts, a solar and battery system could lessen the inconvenience of it, allowing you to keep your home going whilst others are in the darkness. There's been talk about power outages becoming more common with the ever-increasing strain on the electricity infrastructure, so getting yourself a backup system, if this is the case, will be invaluable to businesses and people that work from home. There's also been talk of a first-come, first-served situation with having solar installed, as the current grid wouldn't be able to handle everyone having solar installed. We have already noticed export limitations becoming more popular and with the amount allowed being lower. Don't get caught out by potentially leaving it too late. Reason 3, cash. Cost is usually the main reason why people don't go solar. However, the cost of getting solar now is the cheapest it's ever been, with prices being around 70% lower than they were in 2010, which is great news for those wanting to get on board and take full advantage of the sun while saving a few quid and the planet. Solar systems tend to generate the most power during April and September, so get it in now to start saving from the get-go. Solar PV and battery systems are currently VAT-free until the 31st of March 2027, saving you 20% from the off. These sorts of incentives can't be around forever. It will just be expected that people can afford the true costs of having these systems installed. The super off-peak rates of 7.5p overnight to charge your car and battery also can't stay around for too long in my opinion, as the off-peak will soon become peak and making solar PV systems even more valuable in my opinion. The government are trying to roll out the installation of heat pumps and are offering good incentives if you do so. As we move to heat pumps that run on electricity and are bound to be the highest using piece of kit in the house, minus perhaps an EV or two, pairing your heat pump with a solar PV system is a win-win, as heat pumps are considered renewable, solar PV is certainly renewable, so why not help power your heat pump from your own renewable energy source, reducing electricity and gas consumption at the same time. If you benefit from having an EV and leave it at home some days, you could also literally be charging your car on sunshine, as another way to help save some extra cash and maximise your investment. This is the same with AC. In the summer months, these can be quite juicy, but this is also the time when you generate most power from the solar, so you could literally be cooling your house for free. With the panels being under warranty for up to 40 years and the other equipment around 25 years, you can relax knowing that you shouldn't require any repairs for at least a couple of decades. Solar panels are an investment. They're not there to look pretty, although I think they look pretty smart. According to the Energy Saving Trust, the average install cost is around £7,860. We find that the majority of our installs should have a payback period of around 5 to 8 years. If you decide to move before this period, however, it's not all bad, as a 2021 study by Solar Energy UK showed solar panels can raise a home's value by 2% on average. This would increase the typical UK home's value by £9,500. In my opinion, having a solar system on your home makes it more sellable. Bills are a huge deciding factor when considering purchasing a home. It's like a nice car. You may be able to afford to purchase the car, but it's the running costs that drain the wallet. Bills are looking like they are on the rise again with the continued conflict in Ukraine and also with what's going on in the Middle East. It's bound to increase the cost of oil and gas, and with the energy price cap slowly disappearing, now could be the perfect time to protect your earnings and hedge against the rising costs. If you're interested in SoulFuel installing a system for you, then please get in touch with the details below, and I'll see you on the next one.